Okay, welcome back, folks. Welcome to Limit Trade. So, we'll be covering the weekly analysis as usual. The past week analysis as usual. You can see this is US oil. So, on Monday, we had the new week opening gap. Price filled it to the middle, consequent encroachment of that gap. Then we put in a buy trade and targeted the Asian high. Look at our trend line liquidity. Price cleared that and went to a take profit, which is the Asian high. Same thing on Tuesday. Price took the Asian low and targeted last week high and last week new week opening gap. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Okay, yes. So this is the new week opening gap from year to year. But price just retraced only to the consequent encroachment of that gap and it went down for that whole week. So on Tuesday, we targeted that, the top of the new week opening gap and last week high. So you can see on Monday, on Wednesday, we had a sell trade. Price to the Asian high first. We had a clean liquidity to the downside and price took it. That was sweet and that was clean. Then on Thursday, price took the Asian high. Then we targeted the Asian low. So it sold off. I think our target was here. Let me show you. Sorry. That was not what I wanted to take this. So target was here. You can see. So I targeted this low and price still went lower a little bit. Then on Friday, took the Asian high again, then we sold. So we sold on Friday, on Thursday, on Wednesday, then bought on Monday and Tuesday. And price played out all through from Monday to Friday. So this is an 100% win rate. Then we went to gold. I think gold was quite funny, but we had a little bit of win, but it was funny. So we had a sell trade on Monday. As you can see, I took a lot partial, 70% off the trade when it got to the opening. I told you the opening price is an important level. You want to take some profit off because sometimes it might reverse at that level. So, and it reversed and stopped us out, but we already had a win for that day. Then on Tuesday, we put in a buy trade around here and it was just lagging, and I got out of this trade, just not in profit, but not in loss. So I just closed the trade because it wasn't moving well. So no loss and no win. Then on Tuesday, we had a loss. Yeah, we had a loss because we put in a sell trade around here and it just stops us out. Then on Thursday, we put in a buy trade. As you can see, it just kept on lagging for the whole two sections and nothing happened. Then we had our big win on Friday. So you can see that gold was quite terrible last week. Then US30 was, I think, was clean. It helped us a little bit. Then we had a trade. You can see market. We had a sell trade on Monday. Don't forget our liquidity zone sell trade. Then on Tuesday we had another sell trade. Price to the Asian high. We target the Asian low. That's the Pmms. It's as clean and simple as that. Then on Wednesday, sorry, we had another sell trade here, targeting the low. So we sold, clean, no stress. Same thing on Thursday too. We sold. You can see our trend line liquidity has always been to the side, and we just cash in the win. Then on Friday, we had a buy trade, and this was only our loss. So we waited it to get from year to year the OTE level. I told you OTE is king. We put in a buy trade, but I was thinking of taking partials from this opening price, but it didn't even get there before it started falling off. So that was that for that. Then for the NAS 100, we had a sell trade, clean sell, no stress. Then on Tuesday, we had another sell trade, no stress. Then on Wednesday, we were looking for sell trade, but there wasn't any entry. It was just lagging. Then on Thursday, we had a sell trade, but it didn't get to our take profit, so it stops us out at the 9:30 open. I was expecting that. I was supposed to have closed the trade, but that was the loss. And on Friday, we had a big win. as soon as market opened, it just sold down, clearing the relative equal lows that we have here. So it was quite smooth, and if you can see before it went down, it formed something like this. So you can see it took the I was intending to take after it took the Asian high, it took the nearest high. You can, if you've watched this strategy, you know what I'm talking about. Then it crashed to the low and the nearest low, and that's all for that. For the week, we were up by about, I think, 50% on all our accounts because it was quite great. And that is it. Just keeping up on you and checking and telling you how great the PMMS analysis have been so far. So peace out and take care of yourself and have a lovely week ahead. Bye.